The knife. It is your #1 survival tool. Out in the field, having a really good knife is mandatory. And if you're out as much as I am, out of doors, doing things with your hands, having a good knife is really important. Now, there are a lot of different choices out on the market, but when your life depends on your blade, it's great to have a really high quality blade. One of the things that I really enjoy doing is doing knife reviews. And not necessarily the EDC pocket knife reviews, which I do enjoy doing those, but really a good field knife that I can take and put it through its paces, that's what I like to do. So when John from Three River Blades got in touch with me about doing a review of some of his knives, I was really excited because I really like to get out and test knives. It helps me to learn, and hopefully it'll help you learn some things as well. Now this is the Master Chief, and it is a full-size knife. It's 12 inches in total length, 7 inches from the scales to the tip, and then the edge itself is 6.5 inches from here to the tip. It is a flat, convex grind on the blade itself, and this way it'll take years of sharpening. You're not going to get it too thin. You have a lot of blade surface here to be able to sharpen. Now the blade design itself does a slight tapered curve all the way up, and then it comes out and starts to taper down here as well. So it's going to be good for piercing, but also because of this spine, it's going to make an excellent chopper. And one of the things I want you to look at, and this is one of my favorite things about a good sturdy knife that you're going to use. It's about 1/4 inch in thickness, and of course it is full tang, comes all the way back. The blade itself has a really nice satin finish to it. He doesn't really like to put high polish finishes because he said this is not a trophy blade. This is a blade that he says he made for you to get out and to use it. He does have his maker's marks right here, and it's an inverted K with a regular K. The micarta grips are extremely well finished and rounded off. Very nice satin finish to them. Does have a nice little lanyard loop right here to be able to put a lanyard through, especially if you're doing a lot of chopping. It's really good to be able to get that, get something around your wrist in case it slips. This is a high carbon steel. The Rockwell hardness is 58 to 60. The heat treating process is a cryogenic freeze down to -300 degrees. So the blade is really high quality and will stand up to a lot of punishment. Now, because it is high carbon steel, you do need to take care of the blade. You can use gun oil. You can even use WD-40, which really helps when you're doing some batoning or cutting, to keep some WD-40 handy. It will help your, it'll help smooth the cuts a little better. But you can also use this for cooking or food preparation. And if you're going to do that, you need to have a little mineral oil or olive oil. Now, if you are going to store your knife away for a while, you definitely need to put a light coat of oil on it to keep down corrosion and rust. Even fingerprints can cause corrosion on the blade. But to be honest with you, I love carbon steel much better than I do stainless steel. It seems to have a better gripping surface. Now, my boys were pretty excited when I told them I was getting the Master Chief because they love Halo, and Master Chief is one of the main characters in the game Halo. Now, each of the knives comes with its own sheath, and it's typically black Kydex unless you ask for another color. There are different accessories. This does come with the paracord webbing, and you can run your belt loops through here if you want. I like a lot of times to be able to attach this to some kind of gear or pack, and so I love the paracord. And plus, in a tough situation where you need cordage, you have all your cordage right here on your sheath. Now, he can attach a Kydex belt loop. He can also have molly straps, and you can have a fire starter sheath attached to the Kydex itself. There's a lot of different accessories, and you can go to his website to check those out. Now, he does a lot of custom designs, and if you get in touch with him, he will make knives to your specs. Even though this is a production knife, I still consider this pretty much custom because he has all of his hands on. It's his designs, and then it's hand, all the processes are done by hand. So I really like that fact that it's not with a laser etcher, or it's not with a water jet. He does all the grinding and all the polishing and everything himself. He has a really great YouTube channel, and you need to check it out. He does a lot of things where he explains the processes of knife making, and he does show a lot of the different knives that he's making as he sends them out, and a lot of special nuances. So I definitely encourage you to go to Three River Blades YouTube channel. I'll have, of course, it annotated where you can click right here to go to it, and then I'll have it in the description below. But definitely go to his YouTube channel, and in fact, when he first got in touch with me, I went to the channel and I was like, wow, now this is great. I mean, this really allows people to really get an inside on knife making. And that's one of the things cool about YouTube is if you're out there and you're making products, you really need to get on there and put your videos out for people to really see what you're doing. Take care while handling this knife. Now, John at Three River Blades is a former Marine, served the U.S., actually 2 tours in Iraq. So he knows what's needed in the field, and he's tested a lot of his ideas. And that's one of the reasons why he puts together the blades that he does. One of the things that I really like about what John said before is that he said, I build these knives to go out into the field. I don't build them to set them up somewhere in a case. Now, I want to thank John at Three River Blades and just for sending this and letting us test this out and give you an idea of some of the stuff that's out there. I'm telling you guys, American craftsmanship is alive and well, and we need to support these guys, especially in the small business. Now, John is a longtime subscriber to the Suits channel, and he wanted to offer a 10% discount. So if you do order, just put it in the notes and that you saw the video on Suits, and he will give you a 10% discount on any knife of your choice. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Daniel Boone was a man with a big knife.